and welcome to Life in Envelopes. I am Jennifer Bleacher. This channel is all about budgeting, paying off debt, and retiring early. So if those are topics that you are also interested in, then please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I am so close to 100 subscribers. I'm really hoping I can get there in the month of March. I'm really hoping because March is just beginning, so hopefully I can get there in the month of March. That's my goal, 100 subscribers by the end of March. Well, today we're going to be making one of my favorite videos to make, and that is my cash envelope stuffing videos. So if you like that too, then keep watching. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I want to find out what my starting balance is for each of these envelopes. So I got this bag from Walmart, and I got my cards from Amazon. I mean, my envelopes, not cards, my envelopes from Amazon. So I'm going to start by going through each envelope and counting how much I have to start with. Not so much the food and spending, and this is a new one I'll be talking about later. So not those, but all of my other ones, they are in order. I'm doing that because I know that I spent some money. For example, we had 2 family birthdays in the month of February. I did my car registration. And I'm not sure if anything else, but I didn't track as I took things out. I just took out what I needed. So now I'm going to go back and see what my starting balance is. Okay, so we just got our first paycheck. So I'm going to write down how much we need for each category. I'm going to grab my sinking funds overview. This is what it looks like. And this here has all the total amount that I need to take out from each paycheck. I'm going to use green for St. Patty's Day. Oh, by the way, I got a question what kind of pens I use. These are the Papermate Flare Medium. I got them at Target, but I've also seen them at Sam's Club and Walmart. I think you can get them pretty much everywhere. Now I could grab my calculator and add these all together, but I already know that it's going to be $123. So I will just write the subtotal right here. 123. Now, when I add these to the envelopes, the subtotal here will be added to my total that I already had in the envelopes to give me a new total. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So 123 plus 290. I should end up with $413 in my envelopes, which, oh my, guys, this blows my mind. Like, I just can't believe this. I mean, when I first was going to start sinking funds, I honestly didn't think I could do it. I didn't think I'd be able to pull out $123 from each paycheck throughout the month. I just didn't think we could afford it. And we have been able to afford it. And to see that money grow from my initial to the first time I did it, we only had 115 total in all of our envelopes. And now we have 413. And that includes spending money I did the car registration, we did the haircut, we did birthdays. Guys, this is amazing. I would highly recommend doing this if you're not already doing this. Okay, next I'm going to write down how much I'm going to take out for groceries, spending money, and then we have a new category, miscellaneous. Now my husband had a really good idea. on the month before, we were doing an unbudgeted amount of 0 because it was unbudgeted. And of course, we end up spending money on things. Things come up. So instead of being really disappointed that we had to spend money that we weren't planning on spending, my husband had the idea of doing a miscellaneous envelope. And then we could use that money to pay for expenses that came up and not feel guilty about it. And if we happen to have any extra money in that envelope at the end of the month, we can then use that and put that money towards our debt snowball. So that is a new category. So let's do groceries. We spend $150 a week on groceries, and there will be two weeks in this pay period, so that would be $300. Spending money, David and I each get $20 a week for spending money, so that's $40 a week total. For 2 weeks is $80, but David has already taken his, so that's just $40 for me. And then miscellaneous, we're going to start with $100. We're going to put $100 in that envelope and see how that goes. So altogether, this would be $440. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I have this new worksheet that I created to help me figure out how much of each denomination I want to take out from the bank. So what I'm going to do first is write the amount that I need in each category, and then I'll decide how much of each denomination I'll take out to meet the needs of that category. Okay, so basically I'm writing these numbers here, so I will just speed this part up for you. Okay, you may have noticed that I do not have a $100 column here because I'm just not comfortable carrying around $100 bills yet. Maybe I'll get to that point at some point, but I'm not there yet. So now I'm going to go across and I'm going to mark off how much I need of each denomination. Okay, in this miscellaneous category down here, I'm going to do a variety of bills. So that way, if something like small comes up, I won't have to break a 50 to pay for it. I'll have some smaller denominations. So I'm going to do $150 because my goal is to not spend all of this and to have some left over. And I think it'll be, if a 50, it's going to be just, an emotional thing. It's going to be harder to break a 50 than it would a smaller denomination. So I'm going to do $150. And then I'm going to do 4 10s, and I'm going to do 2 5s, and that will bring me to 100. Now I'm going to figure out how many I need of each denomination. So I need 6, 7. I need 7 $50 bills. I need 1, 2, 3, 4 $20 bills, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 $10 bills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 5s, and 3 1s. So total dollar amount, let's see, I need my calculator. 7 times 50 is $350. And then 4 times 20 is 80. 10 times 10 is 100. 6 times 5 is 30. And 3 1s is 3. So now I'm just going to add all of these together to get the total amount that I'm withdrawing from the bank today. So we have 350 plus 80 plus 100 plus 30 plus 3. So today I'm taking out $563. Okay, I am back from the bank and I have the money. I can't get over how thick this pile of money looks. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Woo! I don't know. I find actually handling money and working with money to be, just strangely satisfying. I'm really, really enjoying this. Okay, so I'm going to spread these out by denomination. Okay, I like to start with my cash envelopes first. Now, the difference between cash envelopes and sinking funds is that cash envelopes, I'm actually planning on spending this money this month. I'm not planning on any of this getting carried over to other months. Where the sinking funds, I plan on saving that money month after month until we need that envelope. Or we need those funds. So sinking funds grow and cash envelope money will most likely get spent. In fact, miscellaneous, like if we don't spend all of this, I will then take that and put it towards our debt snowball. So I am planning on spending all of this. The only thing I actually carry over is my spending money. And so far I have never had extra money in groceries. So if I ever do, I'll have to make a decision at that point. So I'm going to start with my cash envelopes. So I'm going to start with groceries. I need 300 and see, I have some receipts I'm just going to take out here. Ooh, I did have $1 left over from last month. So I'm going to add 300 to my dollar. One, 2, 3. Let's see. 51, 52, 53, and my $1 that's left over. So I now have $301 in my food envelope. Then my spending money will get $20. So spending money is super fun envelope for me because this one I just let it build and build until I buy something big. Usually I buy something big for myself on my birthday, and right now I am thinking about getting some better equipment for YouTube, like a camera, lighting, and microphone. So that's what I'm saving up for now with my spending money. But if I do need to spend it, I don't feel bad or guilty about that. So I'm going to add the 40, and then I'm going to count to see how much money I have in this fund now. I did spend some of it last month when I bought that whiteboard that sits on the wall behind me for my sinking fund trackers. I mean, my debt payoff trackers. I spent about $20 on that. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. So I have $190 saved up. Woohoo, that's exciting. And the last cash envelope is my miscellaneous. And I'm sorry about the pattern. It's kind of giving me vertigo. But so I'm planning on 100. And this one was kind of funny. Where is that paper? Here. I'm going to use this as a guide because I got like a weird amount. So I need a $50 bill. So 50, 4 10s, and 2 5s. So 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. So 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. Okay, $100 for my miscellaneous envelope. I really like this. I love this idea that I can have this account and not feel bad about spending that money. And then if I have any extra money, it's like, woohoo, bonus. Bonus towards debt snowball. Okay, moving on now to my sinking funds. Let's start with Christmas. Christmas is going to get $25. So we know we have 100. We've already counted that. So I'm going to add 25. And now count to see how much I have. 20, 40, 60, 81, 120, 125, which is exactly how much I should have in that account, in that envelope. Okay. Next up is birthdays. We had kind of a small amount to start with this month, but we're adding 25 to that. And we know we have 17 because we've already counted that. So I'm going to add 25. 25. Let's move these up. Okay, so we have, let's do this. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42. Perfect. Anniversary is going to get 10. We already have 40, so adding 10 would make it 50. Next is self-care. Remember, my son got his haircut, so we only had 5 left in that one, and we're adding 10, so that will make 15. Next, we have car maintenance. Car maintenance has 40, and we are going to add 10. So that should be 50, which is exactly how much we have. Back to school has 40, and we're going to add 10 to make 50. Wait. There was a 10 still in the envelope. Okay, so there's 40, and one more makes 50. Okay, vet has 28, and we're going to add 13. I'm going to add 13, so there's 10, and 3 ones is 13. So let's count how much this is total. 10, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. Yep, that's exactly how much we should have. Next is Amazon, and we're adding 5, and we already have 20. We have 20, so we're going to add 5 more. That makes 25, 10, 15, 20, 25. And last is car registration. Now we had 0 because we just recently paid it, so we're adding 15. This is for our 2021 sinking fund that we're already starting. So we have 15 in that one. Now, if I did this right and I add all this together, it should equal 413. I'm going to do that with my calculator right now. $413. Woohoo! Perfect. Okay, so that's where we are for our sinking funds and our cash envelopes for the first paycheck in March.